Hey guys, it's that time again. Time for another monthly book haul. It's the month of November. I've got quite a few books to show you. You know, I was honestly trying to be good and kind of hold off because Christmas is coming and I'm probably gonna get some books for Christmas, but I just couldn't resist picking up some more books. So let's talk about the books that I picked up in the month of November so far. I'm hoping I don't buy any more books this month, but that's pretty doubtful. It's probably gonna happen. The first book I have to show you is one that I've already hauled before, but I'm gonna re-haul it because I'm super excited about it, and it's the Booksplosion book of the month, and that is WAPA! ILLUMINAE by AMIE KAUFMAN and KRISTOFF. I bet you guys couldn't guess that because I've already talked about this book in so many videos, but I'm just super pumped about this book. Basically, this book takes place in space. It takes place on some spaceship, and there's this deadly virus that breaks out, and madness ensues. That's all I know about it so far. I'm already 178 pages in, and I'm really enjoying what I've read from this book so far. It's formatted in such an interesting way, and I thought that the format might be a little bit distracting, but it's not distracting at all. I'm already connected to like all the characters and I care about each and every one of them. But for those of you guys who don't know, this book kind of has a weird format to it. There's like emails, there's chat room logs and files, and the story is told throughout those different things. It's really interesting how the story plays out, and I just can't wait to discuss this book for the Booksplosion book of the month. So if you have not picked this book up, you should totally pick it up and join us this month. Our live show is going to be on November 21st over on Poland Bananas Books channel, so go pick up this book, join Christine, Kat, and I as we discuss ILLUMINAE. The next book I got my hands on is Curse of the Sphinx by WAGNER. I've been working with the author this month, and this book just sounds awesome, and I can't wait to read it and review it. There will be a review for this book coming soon. I'm currently working my way through this book, and I'm really enjoying it. Basically, in this book, we follow a girl by the name of Hope, but she's not just your average girl. She's actually a monster, and she's on the run from these people who are out to get her. Her mother has been captured, and so she's on the run on her own, and it just sounds awesome. So far from what I've read, it's action-packed and super like suspenseful and exciting, and that's everything that I love in a book. I love a fast-paced, exciting adventure, and so far this book is just that. This book is actually free on Kindle Unlimited right now. If you guys have a Kindle Unlimited account, you can go pick this book up for free, so you should totally do that. I will leave a link to it down below if you guys want to check this book out. The next book that I picked up is actually next month's Booksplosion book of the month, and that is WAPA! Winter by Marissa Meyer. Winter is here. Aw, yeah. My book actually came with some stickers here from Target, so thank you, Target, for including those annoying stickers that you put on the front of your books. Why you gotta do that, Target? Why you gotta be that way? But actually, the Target edition does come with something pretty cool, and that is fan art on the inside. Ooh, look at that. So freaking cool. When I first heard that this was gonna be 800 pages, I was expecting it to be massive, but it's actually like slimmer than Crest. Look how small it is compared to Crest. I was expecting it to be like so massive, and it's really not even that big. And I think that's because the pages on the inside of Winter are like thinner than the rest of the series. For those of you who don't know, this is the final book in the Lunar Chronicles series. It's coming to an end. Winter is here. It's about to go down. I still need to read Crest, but I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna be jumping into Winter. I'm so excited to see what this finale has to offer. I think it's going to be epic. And if you guys don't know what the Lunar Chronicles are about, each book is a retelling of a different fairy tale with a little bit of a sci-fi twist, and they're super exciting and action-packed with a lot of political intrigue, and they're just a lot of fun. So definitely pick up this series. If you haven't picked it up yet, I would highly recommend it because it's just a lot of fun. Yeah. What is my arm doing? I don't know, but it's having fun. The next book that I picked up is The Sword of Shannara by Terry Brooks. If you guys remembered in my last haul, I hauled The Elfstones of Shannara, and this is actually the second book in this series, but I had heard that you didn't need to read the first book to read the second book. So I asked you guys if I should read the first book, and a lot of you guys said that I should just try it out and see if I like it and then read it. So I picked it up. It is a pretty hefty book, and I'm a little bit intimidated by that, I'm not gonna lie, but I keep seeing trailers for the television show, which is actually following the second book in this series, and I am just super pumped for it. So I cannot wait to start the series, to dive on in, see what it's all about, and I hope that it's just going to be an action-packed good time because the television show looks awesome, and so I'm going to be reading these books in order to prepare myself for the television show. I'll actually leave a link down below to the trailer to the television show because you guys need to check it out. It's awesome. The next book that I picked up is one that I've already read, and that is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I'm probably going to confuse myself here, but in Rainbow Rowell's book, fangirl. The main character, Kath, is writing this fan fiction called Carry On Simon, I want to believe is what it's called. And so this is Rainbow Rowell's take on that fan fiction, but this is actually canon, if that makes any sense at all. So kind of mind-blowing, but I've already read it and I really, really liked it. While it does have similarities to other fantasy stories, it was just really refreshing in the way that it was written, and the characters were just completely stunning, and overall, really enjoyed this book. Also, this book is just beautiful. Like, can we just take a second to look at the map? Because I love the map. It's so pretty! And the last two books I got kind of go together, so I'm just gonna talk about them together. The first one is In the Afterlight by Alexandra Bracken, and the final one is Through the Dark by Alexandra Bracken. And these are a part of the Darkest Minds trilogy. This is the final book in the Darkest Minds trilogy, and this is the novella bind-up for the Darkest Minds trilogy. I kind of went through a little bit of a rough patch with dystopian fiction. I think I got a little bit tired of it, but I read Never Fade, and I just got excited about dystopians again, so I had to pick up the final book and the novella bind-up, and I can't wait to read these. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this finale, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Oh yeah, probably gonna break my heart though, and just tear me to pieces, but I'm ready to read it, so it's gonna happen. I'll be sure to leave Goodreads links and book depository links to all these books down below if you guys want to check out any of them. But you guys should let me know down below if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them, or if you are planning to pick up any of these books, because I'm curious if you guys are gonna pick up any of these. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Later. The next book I got my hands on, is Curse of the Sphinx. Basically, the next book that I picked up is actually next month's. The Target edition comes with fan art on the inside.